Hello and welcome once again to Strange but True Stories. Today's story is about two brothers and it borders on betrayal. Well, if you are a fan of strange but true stories, then you are the right place. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button to be notified anytime we upload a new video. If you are ready for the story, let's begin. The story, it's about two brothers. The elder brother called Joe and the younger brother called Sam. In fact, they were living with their parents until their father died. And so Sam, being the older brother, decided to take the younger brother Joe and help the mother in taking care of him. So Joe came to Sam, the younger brother, came to Joe's house, and in fact Joe took care of him. Everything that he needs, Joe provided. Joe took him to the secondary school. It further took him to the university. He paid his university bills and everything. In fact, they were living happily from the outside. When he finished university, he got a job. Joe helped him to get a job. And Joe realized that, well, you are getting of age. It's good to get your own place and stay and possibly raise your family. So Joe helped Sam, again, the younger brother, to get a place to rent. And eventually, Sam got a woman, and Joe helped Sam also in the marriage process. And so everything on the outside seemed very fine. Their mother was happy because everything seemed fine. But not too long after, friction started to come between the two of them. Joe doesn't want to see the brother at all. In fact, they started quarreling and fighting. And these started disturbing their mother, who was old now. In fact, it was so serious that Joe said the day their mother will die, that is the day he will kill the brother. That's a very serious statement to make. Their mother was worried. What is now happening between my sons? They were not like this before. What has come in? What is the problem that is making them or causing them to quarrel and fight among themselves? So their mother called the family members, took them to, the elders of the family to find out what the problem was so they could settle it. But anytime a gathering is called like that, the family is consulted, Joe, the elder brother, would never speak. The only thing he kept on saying was, the day our mother will die, that is the day I will kill my brother. I will kill my brother. And it was strange because he took care of the brother. He took care of the brother. Everything about the brother. In fact, Joe was involved. So what is happening now? It turned out that after the brother Sam left the house, Joe had two children with the wife, two boys. So it turned out that after he left, I don't know where he went, that is Joe, the elder brother, went, or what he did, but he started suspecting that the second child is not for him. And so one day he questioned the wife that, listen, I am getting a prompting from within myself that our second child is not my child. If you know anything about it, tell me. The wife said, no, there is nothing going on. That child is your child. Why are you saying that? She explained and talked just to convince Joe that the second child is his child. But Joe persisted. And one day he told her that, see, if you are not ready to tell me, or if you don't tell me the truth, of who the father of this child is, because I believe it's not mine. Based on certain things that I have observed and seen, I know the child is not for me. But if you fail to tell me, something will happen to you, and don't blame me. The woman denied and said there is nothing wrong, the child is for Joe and the rest. 3 days after Joe told the wife that, the wife fell sick. In fact, the sickness was so severe. So Joe's mother and the younger brother heard that Joe's wife was sick. But to the extent of the sickness, the severity of it, they didn't know. So Joe started taking care of the wife. He took the wife to the hospital. He took the wife wherever he could. But the sickness was not going. The wife continued to be sick. So when things were so severe and serious, he went to the wife and told the wife that, I told you that there is something you must tell me. You don't have to die without telling me this thing. If you know there is something you must tell me about that boy, tell me, else you will die. Speak the truth, else you will die. So reluctantly, the wife then opened up and said that, well, the second child, as you are saying, is not your child. Joe was surprised, but not surprised because he knew it already, that the second child wasn't his child. So when the wife told him that the second child wasn't his child, although he was surprised, he was not so surprised because it is something that he was expecting. But what the wife said next actually shocked him. Then he asked the wife, if I'm not the father, if it's not my child, who is the father? Whose child is it? Then the wife said that the second child is for your brother. And that was where the shock came. Joe was shocked to hear that the brother, the junior brother that he has loved and taken care of all these years, could betray him to the extent of sleeping with his wife and having a child with his wife in his own house. The woman went on to say that even when she was pregnant with their first child, Joe, Sam, the younger brother, had been sleeping, having an affair with her, even when she was pregnant with their first child. In fact, the issue was devastating and shocking to Joe so much that he doesn't know what to do. He was so surprised and so disappointed in his junior brother. So that was where the quarrel and the friction, the fight started from. The knowledge of the fact that the junior brother's son came to the house and had an affair with the wife when she was pregnant, and even went on and impregnated the wife and had a child with her in his own house, wasn't the case. It got Joe mad. He doesn't want to see the brother and now want to kill him. So he kept on saying that because he doesn't want to do something for their mother to die, he's waiting patiently for their mother to die. When their mother dies, he will kill the brother. Initially, when he was saying this, the brother was rather, being arrogant and talking as if Joe is mad. He will rather report him, and he doesn't know that the wife has told Joe everything concerning what transpired between the two of them. And so when finally Joe voiced out that this is what my wife has told me concerning what you did with her, Now, Sam, the younger brother, is begging for forgiveness. He's begging for forgiveness. Now he's begging. He wants the elder brothers, Joe, to forgive him. How could you betray your own brother like that? He took you in, took care of you, sent you to secondary school, to university, helped you to rent a house, helped you to get married, not knowing while you were living with your elder brother, if the wife was so stupid and was pushing herself on you, Sam couldn't think and control himself. And he started sleeping with the eldest brother's wife, even when she was pregnant. And after delivery, he continued to sleep with her until she got pregnant for their second child. And this woman kept it to herself so much that she gave the pregnancy to her husband. We don't know where Joe went or what happened before he started suspecting that the second child was not his. How can we betray the people we trust, who trust us and believe in us and love us so much? This kind of betrayal should never happen to anybody. It's a very serious one. But now that the brother has seen that the issue is out, the secret is out, and he knows the reason why the elder brother Joe wanted to kill him, he is now begging. We hope that Joe will find peace and forgive his brother. But it is painful that you will help someone and the person eventually betray you. The very person that you help will stab you at the back. This is what happened. Let's take a lesson from this and be careful the people we trust and the people we help. And be careful the people we commit certain things to. They may turn around and hate us and betray us. If you like this story, do subscribe and leave your comment below. And I want to see you in the next video. Things are happening, but you never know it until you are told. Cheers and bye-bye.